Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Lyft. This was a stock analysis request from one of the followers, and I wanted to let you know that anyone can make these requests and I will most likely cover them, especially if there is an actionable trade setup to follow. And in the case of this chart, we actually have a pretty established downtrend. Now, this is not to say that breaking to new all-time highs is impossible, but we still need to be cautious, and continuation to the downside could still be found even after building this larger ABC structure that we have here on the chart in white. Now, even though this is what we will focus on for the moment, after completing a larger movement, or at least this next movement, and even now we will continue to track scenarios that would invalidate continuation to the upside. And if we manage to build the entire ABC structure, we will again track support levels that would allow continuation to the upside, and we will be able to tell in a relatively short time and little price movement that if the uptrend will work out or if it will not. Now, in the shorter time frame within this ABC structure, we are mostly focusing within the wave C. And so far, I would say that we have built a wave 1 up and here a wave 2 down. Now, the problem is here the wave 1 is an ABC structure, so we are overall tracking a diagonal pattern within this wave C. That is not ideal, but really nothing we can do about it. The structure is already in place and is developing in that manner. And internally, that means we will also be looking for an ABC structure within the third wave to the upside. Now, the ideal target for a third wave is the 138.2% extension at the $30 level in this case. And I wanted to mention there are interpretations where this isn't even a C wave that is developing here to the upside, where we could realistically see an ABC structure, and then we would most likely not even reach the 138.2% extension in this case, and would stop around the 100% extension, maybe surpass it and get to the next level. But we might, it is a very possible idea that we would not reach the ideal target for wave 3. And in that case, we wouldn't necessarily even find support afterwards in a fourth wave here. But for now, with the structure that we have so far within this wave 3, I would rather expect to still manage to push quite a bit higher, at least based on this idea that we are developing the A wave up to this level at the $18 or $17 level, and then we have here a wave B, and then this would be the C wave to the upside. Now, this wave C that is developing internally is not the prettiest. I have multiple scenarios that could work out, and we will need to track a couple of them at least. Now, I will try not to clutter the ideas that we could really be looking for, but let's use two different scenarios. So firstly, I would like to track internally, so I could see this as a 1-2 setup in this interpretation, and then here we would have another wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a third wave up that would still be ongoing, a fourth wave down to come, and then a fifth wave. And within this scenario, we will track it as yellow. I would be looking internally for this wave 3 to have here a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, a third wave up. Maybe even this third wave is not yet complete, but I would like to use the entire support zone range for a wave 4 for a clear invalidation point. And in this case, we would be looking for support in the area between the $22.5 level down to the $21.5 level. And in that case, I would like to still see another push in this area to complete this fifth wave. Now, this is not necessarily my preferred interpretation. The structure looks actually a bit choppy, and the wave 4 extended quite extensively. And I would rather focus right now, to be honest, on this interpretation, on this next interpretation that we have here, that would instead allow for a deeper retracement initially, and we will use the blue scenario for this idea, where this entire move is the wave 1 up. In the yellow scenario, this is the wave 1 up, or maybe this, doesn't matter exactly. But in this blue interpretation, we are looking for a larger wave 3, where so far within it we have developed an A wave up, we are within a wave B, and then a C wave is to come here to rescue and fulfill the third wave within the wave C, and then we would be looking for a fourth wave and then a fifth wave afterwards, completing this wave C and quite possibly even reaching the ideal target of the wave 3 at the $30 level. Now, for this to work out, we actually still need to hold a pretty relevant support level. Oh, I already added this. And that would be for a wave B in blue between the $21.4 level down to the $19.3 level. Now, it depends on you which you choose to follow, which you choose to trade, if you do want to, if you insist trading on this chart. Now, I believe there are better charts to actually trade even at the moment, but if you insist, here you have the possibility to enter in the yellow scenario if you want to make sure you get a position. We are already in the support zone, but if you are looking for a safer option, the blue scenario resides here, and it extends again down to the $19.3 level. Now again, personally, I would prefer focusing on other charts like the new scale power that I even did a video on yesterday, that I think has a pretty good opportunity on the longer time frame. But if you are interested, you can look in any of these areas, and you know the invalidation points, which is a crucial aspect. Now, if we break even below the 78.6% retracement, I have to say there is a good chance this entire structure might fail. It might turn into a larger, maybe ABC structure, but to be honest, I have a hard time even counting this as an A wave in this case. But for now, these are the levels, this is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.